Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we have our family sports podcast, Big Sam, Nephews, and Sheri. How you guys doing today?
We are good in the hood.
Great.
Good in the hood.
That rhymes.
Wow.
It does,
You
right?
got some, what is that called? Superlatives?
Why are we all trying to be proper?
I thought it was called
Wait a minute.
flag.
I did too, Javier, personally.
It's like off the air. No, I'll never. I won't bring it up. I won't bring it up.
What are you saying? What are you saying? Nah,
no, I won't bring it up.
Nah. You started.
You said that I'm ghetto, right? And I'm gonna tell you this right now. You cannot be ghetto. Ghetto is an area, like for instance, if it's all Irish people in the area or all black people in the area, that's ghetto.
No, it's not.
Google it.
Google eyes. Google eyes.
Anyway, I'll keep going.
Wow. Yes, please do.
Off the rails already.
Right.
Already.
Yeah, so anyway, let's talk about some college football right out of the gate. What do you think about the picks?
I think they're where they should be. It's where it should be. It's where we thought it was going to be.
Right, but do you think that Texas A&M has a gripe?
Nope. No. Notre Dame is the number one team in the nation. When they beat them, they lost to the number 3 team in the nation.
You mean Alabama?
No, I mean Clemson. At the time, it was Clemson though.
Clemson was number 1. Texas A&M.
Clemson was
Notre Dame lost to them.
No, but
at the time, Alabama was ranked number 1, and they got beat by the number 1 team, which was Alabama.
Right.
But after that, which my complaint is, not a complaint, just I'll put it out there, is that after that, then all the teams in the SEC West were just mediocre.
Right.
You know? Because I'll tell you what, I told Sheri this today. I got out of church. Is that if Texas A&M had to play Florida, Florida would beat the dog stew out of them.
Yeah, they would.
Probably so. I mean,
because Florida just last night.
Yep. They almost pulled it off, and I was like, "Ooh, Tim Tebow almost had a prediction come through." So I don't know.
Well, he didn't.
Yeah, they call that
so sad.
So sad.
So basically, the teams are where they should be. Notre Dame didn't drop out; they dropped down to number 4.
Right.
So it's going to be Ohio State against Alabama,
and then
Clemson and Notre Dame
again for a third time.
Yeah.
And I think what's going to happen is Clemson's going to mess around there and step out again for a second time in a row.
Or Notre Dame could step up.
No.
Play. You don't think so?
No. Okay, so here, let's look at this real quick. You got to remember, Notre Dame barely beat Clemson with a backup quarterback.
Right.
It took them 2 overtimes. 2 overtimes.
That's true.
And then the field goal was what did it for them in both overtimes.
You're right.
I mean, the score, what it was by 24 yesterday, that's pretty much what's going to happen every single time they play.
Right.
I mean, they have a decent team, but they're not Clemson, Alabama. I mean, I would think the better matchup for them would be Ohio State.
Right.
That would be the matchup for them.
Yeah, 2 Midwest teams, Notre Dame against Ohio State.
But they're not going to do that. So they're pegging it so that Clemson and Alabama play for the national title.
And they should, because those are the 2 best teams in all college football.
Correct.
And I think Florida, now it's just my opinion, Florida, I mean, the coach is griping about not getting the Final Four, but really, Florida should be ranked 5th. They're not going to be because they got 2 losses now.
Yeah.
But Florida ain't nothing to play with, man.
Yeah, Florida's a handful, man. Florida's definitely a handful.
So what about Cincinnati?
See, strip the schedule comes into play with Cincinnati because really, who does Cincinnati beat? They beat Tulsa. They beat the Memphises of the world. And that's fine. They're fine football teams, but they're not like that doggone SEC. It ain't like that ACC either.
Nope.
True.
I mean, can Cincinnati play? Yeah, they can play, but Cincinnati is what Boise State used to be.
Right. I would liken it to that.
So who's going to win the Heisman?
My opinion should be Jones from Alabama.
Man, his numbers are crazy, man. He got NFL players there, man. He got NFL players, man.
They're not in there yet. But all night last night, I was like, ooh, the Vikings need to get him. Ooh, they got a kicker. We need that too.
Man, look, y'all need a whole college team.
We need all of Alabama. That's what we need.
That won't work.
We could even do Florida. We need all of Florida.
That will be 0-16. Let me just say that right now. 0-16 off the rip. But any college team, a whole team against a grown man, yeah, you're 0-16. Don't worry about it. You're good.
Right.
Not if we have Alabama.
No, what? Alabama can't, man.
Listen. Anything is better than what we got going on now.
Real quick debate, Uncle. Real quick debate. To the YouTube family, if you take the worst NFL football team right now, today, they'll beat the brakes off of Alabama. Like, beat them badly.
You think the worst NFL team?
The worst
beat
NFL
the brakes off of Alabama?
Yeah.
I don't think so either. I'm gonna be with Sheri on that one, player.
The Jets can't beat Alabama
because you think about it. There's like a half dozen guys that are going to go in the first round.
Yeah, okay. The first round, they're just going to remember they're still rookies playing against grown ass men that know football.
I still think
that know how to play.
That will not happen.
Man,
Alabama will win. Now, I'm not saying they'll win by a lot, but they'll win.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Wow. That means I got flames and everything shooting out.
What?
Right.
Damn goose. Just all that is my favorite movie of all time. That's why I quote it all the time, but you know.
Wow.
Yesterday was a fun day because I sat at home and watched all the bowl games. And then I watched some basketball. And I'll tell you what, Gonzaga is the real deal.
Yep.
With Jalen Suggs, yeah, they are.
Yeah, and the thing is, I talked to his grandfather yesterday, right? And I had made this prediction on Instagram. I said I thought that Jalen was going to be a one and done, but his grandfather thinks that he probably won't be, only because, But I'm thinking,
we don't know.
I'm thinking that he could go one and done now, right now.
Oh yeah.
But if his family upbringing and the training that he has is you need a college degree, then he's staying.
And he probably that's what his grandfather said too. He's gonna probably end up staying. But I was like, man.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You guys have the insight on Jalen Suggs, right? And his family. Let me ask, so Vince Carter was the same way. His parents, grandmother was like, look, you got to get a college degree, stay in school. He came out after the third year, I think. Third year, right? But he went back and got his degree. What if Suggs does the same thing after his sophomore season? Like, okay, let me go get to this money. But see, I don't know usually it's a financial situation, but for him, it could be a competitive situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to go compete with the best of the best.
Right.
So his situation is different.
Knowing the family like I do, I don't think it's a financial situation at all.
Right.
It's not a financial situation.
Right.
No, not for them.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's not. But what if it's I want to go compete with the best of the best in the world because
that's what I think it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I think it is. It's just like, hey, you know what? Because
I think they might get, for sure they'll get 2. I don't think they'll get 3. I think
No,
Jalen don't go after that.
because why would you stay around when you have NBA talent right now? To me, it's just me. Maybe I'm just biased because I live here in Minnesota and know the family real well, but he is ready for the NBA right now.
Right. Yeah, he's smooth with it, man. He's real
Oh
smooth.
man, yes he is.
Like, and I only seen him play a couple of times in high school, and I know you talked about him for his umpteenth year of high school that we talk about him, and you tell me about him, and I'm like, man, this kid is smooth, man. He's like real smooth. He has all the tools. He's like a mini T Mac. Like that's who he
Yeah.
is.
And something else, real quick, that his grandfather told me last night was that Notre Dame wanted him badly for football because you got to remember he was the #1 quarterback in the nation.
Right. Yep.
Coming out of high school.
Yep. Yeah. He was a bad boy.
Yeah,
he is a bad boy.
He is
That's
a bad
crazy.
boy.
Yep.
I wouldn't even want to see him on the football field right now.
he was just as nasty. You remember Allen Iverson was a football player. And Allen even said he wasn't thinking about basketball. He was a football player.
Yep.
That's why Allen Iverson was so tough. He got knocked down, he would get up. Same thing with Jalen. He gets knocked down, gets up, keeps moving.
He has the skill to play at the NBA level, his body. So I figure after his sophomore year, after he packs on some pounds, weight wise, then he's gonna be crazy.
Oh, he gonna get about he gonna get about 20 pounds of muscle. This summer. It's gonna be stupid too, though. It's gonna be real dumb because like his muscle he's not gonna be yoked because he's real long and lanky. So he's not gonna. It's just gonna be like he's just gonna have like
it's gonna be tightened up more. Is all it's gonna be.
Yep. Like KG. When KG came into the league,
because they kept saying KG needs to put weight. No, his body's not made for that.
Yeah, KG.
But he put on some muscle, and then that was it.
Yeah, put on some strength, and it was over. It was over. That's like most NBA players. Most NBA players. You put on some muscle. You put on 10, 15, 20 pounds. 25 pounds is too much, but 10, 15 pounds of muscle, then you just gain a lot of strength. Man, it's over, man. Them boys, man. I'm like, man, you running in. I'm like, man, I just hurt my arm. Like just hitting your elbow. What's your boy?
I used to play with a woman that's like that.
Oh, that's not good.
No, but like people would run into her screens and they would just fall on the ground and she would turn around and look at them like, oh, teammate should have called it.
Yeah, your fault. Your fault.
I would just start laughing. I'm like, yeah. She would knock dudes down like that. It was funny.
So now that they've got the Final Four going, so then what do you think on the prediction? How do you think it's going to turn out?
Alabama's going to win.
No. I don't know.
Stop rolling your eyes.
Oh, she's such a homer and not a homer. I don't understand this. I don't understand.
Wow.
Like, how you are you from Alabama?
Well,
let me know you from
the other thing
Tuscaloosa.
you got to think about too. I think it was right. They changed the rules a little bit. They were flexible for Ohio State. Ohio State, they're undefeated.
Right.
And so
I think it's a good call. And
I thought it was too.
I mean,
I guess people are gonna, you look at it like this. Somebody's gonna get the big S, get the big screw, but not really, because really Texas A&M, you played Alabama and you lost pretty handily.
Right.
And after that, all the other teams you beat the stew out of them, but you weren't good enough to beat Alabama, and you weren't even good enough to even compete with Alabama. Now I know it was early in the season, but I'll give Texas A&M this: they've improved drastically.
Oh yeah,
drastically.
Yeah. And they got Alabama like this. They got Alabama like the second game of the season.
Right.
It was like, damn, like we ain't even get a chance to get rolling yet. And And I want to say, I know that's what he's thinking. Like, dude, we didn't even get a chance to get rolling, and we didn't have no preseason. We did this, we did that.
Right.
But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, what you had to a lot had to get Notre Dame out of the Final Four. So for them to slide in, there was a lot that had to happen.
And the other thing is that Notre Dame probably has the #1 fan base in the country
that travels.
That everywhere. Yeah. And that was I think it was a big factor. And even though people can't, they're probably going to, I guess the bowl games are going to have people in the stands, probably, I don't know.
Probably at 50%.
Right.
That's at 25.
And then and at some of these stadiums, that's like 25,000 people.
Yeah, it'll be because they moved. I want to say they moved the game to Dallas, right? They moved that game.
Correct. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so they'll get. So you're talking about they'll get probably 45,000, 50,000 people in there because that's 100,000 people per stadium. So if you do half, that's 50,000 people still.
Yeah.
Right.
It's gonna be a lot of people.
That is.
I don't want to be in that COVID swirl
environment.
What? I'm good.
Screaming and shouting, people spitting on you. Yeah.
No, I'm good.
I'm cool. I watch it on TV.
Yeah, it looks better anyway.
It does.
And then the other thing is that down the road, Cincinnati, they're gonna grab and say, "Well, we were undefeated." Well, you were, but the folks that decide who gets to the Final Four, they decided that the strength of schedule for Cincinnati was such that it wasn't strong. Right. I mean, when you're beating Tulsa and you're beating Memphis and those teams, they don't have they have good football programs. And I'm not knocking Cincinnati. And another thing too, Luke Fickell, the head coach of Cincinnati, I predict he'll be gone. Somebody has to sign him. Probably, and you got to look at it like this, the SEC's got a couple of jobs open. The Pac-10's got a job. Arizona's job is open too out there.
They got I'm just saying. Yep.
I'm just saying. Would you like to move the family out to Arizona? Tucson, Arizona? I would.
Do we need him at Do we need him at USC? At USC, that's all I'm saying. Golly, he was to Oregon.
Oh, I know. Right. But USC had the #1 recruiting class in California, and really the Pac-10.
Yeah, they'll be good next year.
They lost Friday night. They lost a close one to Oregon.
Yeah, they'll be good. They'll be good.
Yeah, they will. So, what else? Oh, real quick. Okay. I had a brain fart. I did another brain fart.
Oh man, that was 2.
It'll come back
in a row.
What? Man, that's brutal.
How was that brutal when I just agreed?
That's okay. That's all right. I'll sit here quietly and think about what I was going to say.
All right, Dimples.
Come on, fried chicken.
Javier.
Yes.
Do what?
I want some fried chicken.
I know. No. I'll let you know how it is.
Okay. I mean, who made the chicken?
I did. I made dinner, period.
Oh, snap. Yeah. Let me know how that goes, TT.
This ain't his first rodeo. That's what he tells me.
Nah, Uncle know how to cook, man.
No, you're just saying that just to be nice. Don't be sarcastic. Take that comment back. Now I'm feeling some kind of way at Sheri. I'm feeling some kind of way.
Dang, man. Well, just
get out your feelings
like this.
Just say I'm feeling some kind of way.
That's what you say, right?
I do. Right. Or I say I'm in my feelings.
In her feelings.
Like Drake.
Oh, I don't know all that.
Yeah, I know. You don't listen to
R&B.
R&B.
Hip, cool, urban stuff, man.
You don't listen to R&B, so.
Excuse me.
Okay, Mr. Foo Fighters.
I love Foo Fighters.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Foo Fighters though, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you and your uncle.
Nothing wrong
All
with
right, so then we should be talking about hockey or wrestling.
Well, you know, my grandson
not up my alley. That is not out of my alley.
My grandson he won the championship for Minnesota for 12-year-olds, and he wrestled 13 to 14-year-old kids.
Congrats, little cousin. He got it in on him.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
And see, I even have the. Do I have the? Yeah, I got it
right
there.
And since we're shouting out little kids, how about shout out to ooh, look at that boy. Why he look so mean in that picture, man? I keep on asking that same question.
I don't know. He's means business. That's
he got the belt, the medal, the whole thing.
He said, "I'm ready." That's I'm my ready face.
Hey, shout out Charlie Woods. He looked real good the other day playing golf with his dad.
Oh, with his dad.
Yeah, awesome. Man.
He did.
He got that kid coached up.
And coached up, man. That boy, he look, he baby tiger.
Right, because they have the same swing.
Look, he hit that mug and looked down. He was like, "Is it slicing?" I was like, "Oh man, look at you, little boy. You only 11.
He's 11 years old.
He a whole problem already.
Yeah,
already
on the junior circuit. Tiger started playing when he was what, 7?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean,
at least he waited.
He waited to bring him out.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been doing
I'm thinking Tiger's gonna bring that boy out pretty quick.
Oh, yeah, he'll be on the junior circuit this summer.
Oh yeah,
coming.
Yeah, the way he looked the other day, I was like, wow. Like, man, I had.
Yeah, he just, Well, a lot of it's just, it's just his daddy coaches that kid up, so it's like go out because like he said, he didn't necessarily know that he was going to take to golf like he did.
Right.
But he did.
Right.
But he did.
So he did the same thing he did with his dad.
Right. Right. He just let him be free. And the good thing is he's just free to do whatever. It's like, you want to do this, you can do that. So
it was nice to kind of see them walking up the fairway together.
Yep. Yep. You get the chance to see another side of Tiger instead of being a
womanizing hoe.
He's not a womanizer. He's not a womanizer.
Can you say that on this show?
I didn't cuss.
She didn't cuss. I'm still gonna post it as public anyway, so whatever.
Wow.
There's gonna be a lot of people that agree with me. He's not a womanizer now in the public eye.
I mean, hey, it is what it is. Look, do what you do, buddy. It's not my problem.
Right.
You ain't putting no money in my pocket.
Right. And it ain't bothering his.
Nope. Nope.
It doesn't make it right.
We didn't say it was.
Okay. We're just saying that it doesn't bother him any.
Okay. Definitely doesn't. So the Vikings are off today? Or the
No, they just lost. They were off today, all right.
I gotta
I had read something online where they said there were 5 coaches that 5 coaches were on the hot seat, and one of the coaches was Mike Zimmer from the Vikings,
and he needed to be.
And then we watched Thursday night. We watched the Raiders in San Diego, and I was really pulling for San Diego to win because Anthony Wynn, who's the black coach for San Diego, the LA Chargers.
Right.
His name was on that list too.
So they won though, right?
Yeah, they won. They beat the Raiders.
Yeah, they beat the Raiders.
Oh yeah,
dude, he got one of the top young. Like, man, let the man. Like, he got one of the top young quarterbacks.
Yeah, at least let it play out next year and see how.
And
it
then
goes.
after that,
and then, right.
We don't let Mike Zimmer play out. He's done. He's played out.
Don't do that.
Right.
I just read today though, Carson Wentz said he wants out of Philly if Jalen Hurts continues to start.
I mean,
I'm like deuces then. Because he's out.
Where are you gonna go? Where's he gonna go?
Who was that they said? The
There was-
former Eagles offensive coordinator who's a coach now.
The Indianapolis Colts.
Yep, the Colts. They said that's where he would go and could be a starter.
You're gonna
But
sit
anywhere
behind
else?
Phillip Rivers.
But
I'm not putting Phillip Rivers on the bench because of this dude.
right. And Indianapolis is not that bad either.
What?
No. That was what they were saying. Like that would be the only place.
Right,
he could
because there's
probably
nowhere
go.
else you can go, Carson Wentz.
I mean,
That was aggressive.
Frank Wright is the coach there, so it's like, okay, you could go there, but he knows football.
You're not going to be a starter.
No, he's not. Like he's good,
And he
but
just
he's not
needs to
that
be
good.
a team player. The only way that he could be a starter, to be honest, is if he went to New England, because Cam sucks right now.
There you go.
That'd be the only
And
place
I guess
he
the
could
question would be, where does Cam Newton go now?
go. On the bench.
On the
Right.
bench.
The only reason why he ain't there now, because he doesn't have a good backup. So
Hey,
you
man.
get Carson, now he becomes the backup.
I would just,
Yeah,
I would, if I was Cam, I'd just be like, I want to go to Baltimore. They like black quarterbacks there. Just saying.
He'll be
I'll be
sitting
a
the
backup.
bench there too.
I wouldn't mind. But that's the
will.
only place that a black quarterback can really sit the bench. There's no real black backup quarterbacks in the league ever. So
right, because
True.
basically, if you're a black quarterback, you got to be a starter, or they're not. I just seen.
Or they're going to change you.
Yeah, I just saw this bum quarterback that was for the Falcons. Meswell, bum quarterback.
wow, no, still bum. Like,
Right.
he made a career. He got money. Got paid.
Right. Being a career bum quarterback.
Like he ain't even halfway good. Like he's not even half a Cam Newton.
No.
So, but again, to me, that's the only place Carson can go.
That's
and
true.
Cam, I think Cam needs like.
That would be a quarterback fight. That would be a quarterback fight because both of them are terrible.
Carson was so much better when he was a Bison.
I know.
But again,
then it gets
strength of schedule. Who they play?
Who at NDSU?
Right. They played. I'm gonna say it again. They did not play. They did not play an SEC schedule. Stop it.
I'm not saying that they played an SEC schedule, but
or even even the Big Ten schedule.
They played a couple teams in the Big Ten though, and won handily.
What teams they played? Minnesota, probably.
Yep, they did play the Gophers. They've also played Northern Iowa. They've played.
Northern Iowa was good.
Yeah, they've played like 4 FBS teams and won. But the reason why they can't switch is because they would have to build a new stadium. They don't have the money for that.
And their stadium is what? Rolls about what? 25,000 maybe?
Yeah, no, 30.
30,000. Okay.
Yeah, and they would have to build it big enough to hold. What should he tell me? I think it's got to be big enough to hold like 100,000.
And that's never going to happen.
No, they're not. They're not
going to go to Iowa. Who's going to go to North Dakota to go see 100,000 people to go see a football game?
Oh my gosh, you would be surprised at how packed an NDSU football game is.
Well,
packed.
It's only 15,000 people. That's why. Hello.
They
oh my god.
Let's get the whole town to come out, man. It's only 10,000 people. What else do you want?
You would be surprised. That's like a whole.
It's a whole pro team. It's a whole pro team.
Yeah, but you would think that they would have the money because they're 6-time national champs.
Yeah, but in Division 1 AA.
Yeah, well. Division champ is division champ.
They're in the minor leagues of college football.
But again, they have beaten some teams that play on the other side.
Speaking of the Gophers, they lost yesterday to Wisconsin.
Yep.
So what happened was Wisconsin got the Axe back. They play for the Axe every year.
Yeah. And that's the only reason why they played.
Right. And so now, and I guess Wisconsin didn't have a real good Wisconsin type of season either.
No, they were hit big with COVID.
Right. And then,
brain fart.
Another brain fart. No.
That is what happened.
Okay.
All comedy right now.
They have a new coach at the University of Illinois, Brett Bielema, who used to be the coach at Wisconsin, and he left to go to Arkansas. And he made a lot of money going. Arkansas paid him a gang of money. So I understand why the AD hired Brett Bielema back into the the Big Ten, because he's a recruiter. He knows how to recruit.
Right.
I think the other coach didn't really recruit very well.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you guys right now. Sorry. So Kansas City was 4th and 2. They were about to bring out the punt team. Patrick Mahomes said, "I got it." And then the ball was tipped, and one of the other people grabbed it, got the first down. Now they're saying it's a flag.
Well,
a flag in Kansas City?
Yep. So they were saying it was a legal offensive player touching the ball.
That happens.
But it was tipped. So how does that make it illegal?
Right. So hopefully they'll overturn it and give the ball to Kansas City.
Hold on. Since I'm watching that live stream, I'm a little like 30 seconds behind. So let me check the play out real quick for myself.
Okay, check it out.
Here it goes. Throw it. Oh, that's definitely. It looked like he fumbled it. Yeah. It's definitely a tip. Definitely a tip.
Right. It got tipped.
It's definitely a tip.
Wow.
He basically hit it out of his hand.
Yeah.
while he was going with it.
And the lineman caught it.
Yeah. And rumbled,
the lineman?
Rumbled, yeah.
Yeah.
Rumbled,
he's not an eligible receiver.
Even though it's tipped?
Right. It don't work like that. It has to be like a halfback or receiver.
No.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Not a lineman.
What was that?
It was like a fumble, though. Nope. No, it wasn't a fumble. All right, buddy.
Nope, it was tipped. And, number 61.
Right. And that's ineligible, because unless it's a receiver or a halfback that gets it, that's fine. But if you have a lineman, no can do.
Why?
Because they're not eligible receivers.
Well, welcome to Big Sam and Nephews play-by-play.
With Sheri asking questions.
When Sheri asking questions and telling us.
Now, you sound, I hate to say it, but you kind of sound like, wow. But you didn't know, so I won't. I'm not ripping you.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, am I?
Yeah.
Kind of left-handed doing it, huh?
Yeah, under the table.
It wasn't with the right hand. It was with the left, though.
Stop it.
Like I'm doing it left-handed.
Right? I don't want to. My stomach will start hurting.
All right.
Hey, wow, is that snow freezing your brain up there?
Do what?
Wow.
What was that?
I asked Javier if his brain was freezing because he was outside.
No, I have been outside. It's been awesome too. We're not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about that.
How much time do we have?
I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes. Over 10 minutes. I don't know. Lost track.
How are you going to say, I don't know, and then say 10 or 15 minutes?
Well, because the 10-minute sign I have a 10-minute sign that comes up. Thank you. So it's over 10 minutes. How about that?
We're good.
What about James Harden and his mess? He's messy.
That's so popular.
Oh, he's so petty.
It's like, dude.
He's like
sit yourself down.
He's a little female.
And then I have to tell this joke because I can't tell it because our pastor at our church made a crack about Kyrie Irving.
Oh my
around,
gosh,
right,
Saging
right.
before the game.
I
He
saw that.
said Kyrie Irving sages before a game, and he says he's cleansing the arena from demons, but he should know that saging doesn't do it.
No.
He's like, so something wrong with Kyrie.
Right.
I don't know. That boy went out there with saging everywhere. I was just like, man, you wow. I was like, what you doing?
The way our pastor
oh my gosh.
told the story on it had me rolling. I was like,
he said, what is he doing?
Oh,
saging.
Man.
That's not what we do before a game.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is sage supposed to do? It's supposed to cleanse.
So actually, saging is a Native American custom. It is their spiritual belief that saging wards off evil spirits, negative spirits that are in your house. But they firmly believe in that. Like, that's their religious thing. So
well, maybe Kyrie believes in that too.
Okay, Kyrie's not Native.
Native to Africa.
Okay, that's still not Native American.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
His last name ain't Running Water or anything like that.
Well, that's because they took our last name. But anywho, we digress.
Okay, yeah, we digress. We're done. We could give a Black History lesson, but
we digress.
Well, you know, speaking of, I found this out. A good friend of mine had sent me something, messaged me on something and showed me that there were Black Native Americans out in California long time ago.
200 years before.
Really, Black people were here way before slavery.
Yep. Yeah.
We'll never get that acknowledgement. So
okay. Here goes the thing. So
here's the thing.
I posted something on Facebook, which I never really do, but if we all know about Mansa Musa, but we all know that if we really know history, we all know that the best navigators were from Africa.
Right.
One of the best navigators were from Africa. So they were coming over to South America, Central America, North America, 200 years, maybe longer than that, before any Europeans came over to America. So that's how
to say that they discovered it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. Just coming, trading, and things like that. There was nothing crazy. Yeah, it wasn't a conquering desire, anything like that. But yeah, it was just they were coming back and forth. So
Columbus
is a lie.
Exactly.
Leif Erikson, fake.
Right. I mean, so.
Oh, one more thing too.
Oh,
Major League. This is not a brain fart either. I gotta remember this.
You got it.
I'm a clap.
Hey. That's what they do.
Well, Major League Baseball now is going to honor the Negro League and their records.
Oh, everybody's records about to fall.
Wow.
Their records are done.
I mean, it's nice finally that they're acknowledging that, and not just a player or two.
Right. Now they're honoring the whole league.
As well they should.
Right. I agree with that.
I mean, they didn't want to play any kind of Negro League teams back in the day.
No, they didn't.
They knew they was gonna get whooped. I mean, it's kind of weird because you had these players that come up from the Negro Leagues, as Satchel Paige, as Gibson, and they only get like 2 or 3 or 4 years in the major league. But they were still, I mean, Satchel Paige was what, 45 or something like that?
Right.
45.
Cleveland Indians.
Yeah, still doing his thing. Like, come on now. So you're just gonna give him a little bit of history. But man, he still got a winning record. Like, come on now. Like, what? And then won.
and then Josh Gibson had 800 plus home runs.
Oh yeah, that's a wrap. That's a done deal. Yeah, Josh Gibson was a monster. Like, I mean,
they're never gonna honor him with that.
Oh no,
because we all know that
better.
Barry Bonds is a home run champion.
Well, my home run champion is Josh Gibson.
Okay.
So that's what I'm rolling
Great.
with.
Roll with it then.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is why
I feel you.
this hat I have on is 42. When I watched the movie, it was kind of like the Jackie Robinson's induction into Major League Baseball. They kind of took that first part of that initiation, getting into when Branch Rickey said when found him and got him here and signed him and all that. That's what, and then they did this 42 movie was, but that's what it exemplified.
Right. I mean, it had to, I think at those times, those were different times. I mean, it's hard to really get over the establishment, especially baseball, which is, or any of the sports, which are predominantly white back then, and resistant to integration. You know what I'm saying? So,
why do you think that was?
Man, I just think I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know why that. I just think that was their way to be superior. Hey, you can't play baseball like we can. You can't play football or basketball like we can. But we did it and did it better. You know what I'm saying?
And that was the fear.
And that's what it was all about.
They're all fearful. I mean, just going back to the movie, it's just a great movie. I forgot the manager's name. He said, look, if you don't like it, there's a lot more coming behind them. So they're going to take your job anyway. So either you're going to play with them or you're going to
be out.
Yeah.
Be ghost.
Wow, you said something like that they say today.
Do what?
I'll be here, me.
I didn't hear what you said.
He got that urban slang.
Oh, we're not ripping on you at all.
Let's see, you're not ripping on me at all.
I just finished it.
Yes.
I just finished it. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, so the NBA starts in 2 days.
Right.
Yeah.
Some good matchups. Since I'm in Sacramento, I did get a chance to watch the Kings and Golden State play. And Golden State looks real good. They look real good. They look like they're going to be a whole problem for anybody. It doesn't matter who you put out there, LeBron, AD, I don't care. They're going to be a problem. Steph, which is bombing. And Sacramento doesn't lose.
Everywhere, they said.
Well, he kind of has to because his partner is going to be out all this forthcoming year.
Man, but Wiggins is killing.
Well, he's with a better team.
I know, but he has a green light now.
Right.
Is he playing defense though?
Yes. Him and Kelly Oubre, man. I mean, two great defending wingers. I mean, hell, they're not even playing. And here goes the thing: they're looking good right now, and they're not even playing Wiseman or Draymond Green yet. So
what happened to Clay?
They have Clay got hurt.
He tore his
tendon.
His Achilles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going to be out.
He's out
all this
another year.
Another year. Yep.
So.
Well, I guess questioning, will he be the same?
No.
Yes. Why? He can shoot the daylights out the ball.
He can, but I don't think he's going to have the same elevation.
He can shoot the daylights out the ball. I'll say that one more time. He can shoot the daylights out the ball.
Yeah, but if you still don't have the right elevation or you're tentative, then it's not going to work. You can shoot all day.
Clay, no. Hence Kevin Durant right now.
Right. Kevin Durant looks like a stud again, man. He looks tough.
He has the same doctor.
He's angry. I think they do. They might be somewhere. But I think it's about the rehab. You know what I'm saying? I think I don't know what Clay's doing, but I think he's leaning on a lot of people who's had this injury. But I don't think it's as severe as Kevin Durant's injury.
Right.
So
Kevin was like.
Yeah, his tendon did, like Kevin Durant's went all the way up the back of his calf.
So his was like Kobe's.
Yes. So I mean that. So when I think his was like a partial, but it was still connected a little bit.
Right.
Yeah,
But
because KD said that it felt like someone kicked him,
popped him.
and
Yeah,
that's the same thing Kobe
Kobe
said.
had. Yep. Yeah, I seen firsthand what Achilles tendon sound like. I heard it pop. I heard somebody else's pop. I was like,
Yep.
what? I was like, did you just crack your knuckles? Like that's what it sounded like.
Okay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
How are we looking for time?
Still going, Tongle. Still going. We good.
Well,
How
keep
many
on
minutes?
with the keep on.
Keep on with the keep on.
How many minutes do we have left?
I don't know. I'm not counting. It comes up and it says
Appease
10
your
minutes.
uncle. Just let him know. 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
472. Just whatever.
473 now. There we go. We're coming up on time though. We got about 5 minutes left. Seriously.
Okay. That's fine. I didn't know you were. You Sheri's ripping me. You're just jumping on my back.
No, no one is ripping you.
Hey man, we love you.
Man, get out your feelings.
We love you. It's all good.
There's the love. The family love.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at it this way. You had all them trophies back in the day, man. I was trying to get you trophies and trying to be like you when I was young. You're welcome.
And so now, it's just Javier.
I definitely became way more athletic than him ever will be. Way more. And he knows it. And he knows it.
Is that facts?
He knows it.
Wow.
Is that facts? I just want to know. Before I get into this family, I need to know if that's facts. Nothing? So it's facts.
He says he's a better athlete than me, so I'm like,
I said I became a better athlete.
Well, does that make you a better athlete than me back in the day?
I have no idea.
Thank you.
I don't know. I just try to get more trophies than him.
That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Did you get more trophies than me?
Huh?
Did you get more trophies than me?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Yep. I did.
Oh.
Well, let's ask your sister.
Who, my mom?
Yeah.
I don't even know where none of those trophies are now.
No. Seriously. You don't know where your trophies are. I know where mine are.
I know where
mine
yours
are. Mine are in a box at Dante's house.
You had a lot. He had a lot. I was like, man, this dude got football trophies everywhere. I was like, golly, football, baseball. I was like, man, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know where any of mine are either, so it's fine.
Well, it kind of reminds me of that old song by Bruce Springsteen, Glory Days. That's all it is.
That's all it is. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
I even asked Sal the other day. We were together yesterday. I said, Sal, do you remember the best alley-oop you ever caught in your life? He was like, no, because I can't dunk anymore. I was like, oh, me too. There we go.
We're gonna get out of here, man. I want to thank everyone for listening to this show. I want to thank Javier. My other nephew was not on the day, but he'll be. I gotta go back. You can catch this show tomorrow on Monday. We put it out on Monday, and then you can catch Javier and Parker and probably Sheri. You're going to be on with us on Instagram?
I'll try to make that.
Right. Make it happen, Sheri.
I got it.
Featuring Sheri. Come on, Sheri. They sucking me in. We going to suck you in, too.
Right. Get on it. Then we need Facebook Live later.
Right. And we'll get that.
We'll get that.
Yeah, we're on Instagram. You can also email me at williamsbigsam@gmail.com if you have any questions or if you want to be on the show. We had a couple of guests on last week. It was kind of fun,
My family.
It was fun. Well, it's all good, right?
And I got your nephew, man. I talked to him today. He said he wanted to be on. Melvin Anderson.
Right. He watched the shows.
Yep.
I talked to him last night. I said, dude, just check out our family podcast. Dude?
He called me today.
Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tell 10 people to subscribe.
Yep.
Let's get it moving.
Let's get it moving, man. Come on, man. Let's make some
Watch.
money. I mean, let's watch some videos.
All right, goodbye.
Everyone have a great week. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to everyone.
49ers, Merry Christmas.
Dog meat. That is a dog meat.
Man,
wow,
man,
you're
hurt,
so
man.
aggressive today.
Can we get rid of Garoppolo? I've been saying this from day one. I don't like him that much. Like, hey, like win one Super Bowl and then move on. Like, man, you got there, you didn't win.
He's the Wonder Boy now.
Yeah, he's like
Kirk Cousins is to us.
Right, Kirk Cousins is.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
That's sad.
All right, we'll see you guys next week, and we'll see you this week too on Instagram.
Yep.
All right, everyone. Deuces. Have a good night.
Bye-bye. Thank you.